Here's the front of our van. We got ice, like frost on the windows. And got some pretty strong winds coming through this morning. Hey, good morning. It is Monday. Yep, next day. We had a good night's sleep in the camper van. Heater worked great.
We're still in Vic.
Yeah, all of that worked out well. We woke up to very gusty winds, according to the weather app, up to 40 miles per hour. It was snowing. It's still pretty windy. You probably can't see it, but the van's like shaking every now and then.
And now the windows are frozen.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to just play this day by ear. Not sure what we're gonna be able to do, but we're gonna try to see some stuff around Vic and then try to move forward a little bit. But that'll be the big X factor of how far we get because of the weather. But whatever it is we do, we'll take you along with us. We got our Icelandic filtered coffee. We fought the wind to get there.
I almost didn't make it back to the car. It was pushing so hard. Jacket was like a parachute.
It's intense. It's not like you can just walk. You really honestly have to kind of put your head down and push through it. Try to breathe while you're doing it because it's so hard with the air hitting it. I don't know if that makes sense. If you've ever not been in this, it probably doesn't, but
and the ice particles.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting day. Iceland is being Iceland today. But we're gonna sit here for just a moment, drink our coffee.
And I still have a piece of the crater that was stuck in my shoe.
We're gonna figure out where to go. Like I said, we want to see a few sites here in Vic, so they might be short-lived, but we'll at least drive around and see a couple of things and then be on our way. Yeah, maybe. All right, but again, we're gonna enjoy our coffee for a second, so we'll see you in just a moment. Look, we're at the top by the church. I'm sorry it's hard to see, but we are in the van still. Church is behind us. You can see it in the mirror there. I'll film it while we drive around. Here's a different view, and again, I know the windshield's getting spotty, but it's nice to be up high. You can see a lot of stuff. It's cool. There's the church guy.
Look at the beautiful stained glass.
Yeah, it's cool, the church, and then I know it's hard for you guys to see, and I'm sorry, but down there is the black sand beach. I can't zoom in very far with this DJI, but it's down there. You see the rocks out in the ocean. It's pretty rough down there, though. Obviously the water's pretty rough today, but little town of Vic down there, or part of it. But it's very cool. Our first police station, the Vic police station. Looks pretty quiet today. But we're now down below the church, and we're gonna see how close we can get to the black sand beaches. But anyway, we parked here at Black Sand Beach. There's really no one here, so I did park sideways because the wind's coming from this direction. Make it easier for both of us really to get out, because I'll push against the wind and then it'll basically blow my door closed, and then Mars will be able to get out. Let's go play on the beach. Ooh, it's cool. You can hear it like against the wall here. Oh, it sounds really neat. And yeah, this is cool. But let's go down to the beach. See the bits of snow that have collected and all the little divots out here. You probably can't see it, but it is lightly like flurrying, I guess you call it. Got this here, I can't even read it though. It's hard. They got these basalt columns. It's funny, if I try to turn around against the wind, I can't see it, can't breathe. I gotta go this way. That means coming back to the car is gonna be difficult. Ah, this is cool. Yeah, it's cold and stormy, but this is beautiful. This is really awesome. I got taking pictures. He's got it. He's got the right idea. See the sand? Kind of coarse. Almost like coffee, yeah. But it's very cool. So we just tried to take a picture, and of course we tried to turn around so that the ocean was behind us, and so we were looking right into the wind. This is neat though. I mean, there's something about it. I think having the black sand, you know, it just looks so odd. Feel like you're on some other planet, and of course the waves are nutty. And you got these like lava rocks down here. Or I'm gonna call them lava rocks. I could totally be making that up, but you guys probably can't see the snowfall, but I can, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. So the other gentleman's leaving. He's struggling, walking against the wind. I told you when we leave here, it's gonna be a challenge. Now I wanted to take some black sand, but you're not allowed to unless you can find it in like a gift shop. So I am on the hunt for that. I hope I can find some like in a little vial or something. I think that'd be really neat. But of course, definitely respect the country's wishes. I won't take any, but it's tempting. I mean, this stuff's just really neat. Here we are at Black Sand Beach.
Yay!
Beach life.
I love the beach.
It's very pretty. The waves are wild, but they're also really pretty too. How they're coming in. The wind's getting strong, so we're not gonna stay out here very long. Take a couple of pictures, and then we gotta head back.
Yeah, hurts.
Yeah, we're starting to get pelted now. The snow's getting a little heavier, getting a little bigger, and it feels like you're getting a little steam. We're doing it. It's alright, we got this. We're almost there. Just from the time that we've been here, we're getting snow on the car. Right. Whew. That was that was different. We made it. We're a little wet.
A little.
We're
Drenched.
a little chilly.
And windy.
Yeah, I'm out of breath because, like I said, it's hard to breathe in the wind. Plus, we're, trying to hurry across sand, and I'm old and out of shape. But kind of hurt your hands a little bit, like as it getting pelted, and the back of my head was hurting, getting hit with the snow and ice.
Yeah, your hair is red. It's like all red.
Yeah, but feel great inside the car. There are other lunatics here. More people showed up. We passed some people going down to the beach as we were coming back.
Don't do it.
Yeah, the one seemed very reluctant. I don't think they were too thrilled about it. But I give them credit. They were still heading down, so that's what counts. Well, that's where we got the gear. Got the gear. Well, I think we're gonna cruise through the town. I don't know if we're gonna stop anywhere. There is an Icelandic wool store, which seems a little interesting, and I believe they're open now. But my point, what I was getting at is, after that, I guess I don't know what else there is to do in Vic, so we may hit the road and see what's next.
You got spiky hair now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're making some red.
But I'm still glad we did this. I thought the beach was really cool. It's unique. Obviously, there could be better weather conditions. It goes without saying, but
yeah, this isn't your beach day in Florida. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty intense, but still super cool. You see this guy struggling to get back. All right, we're gonna go wherever we're gonna go. Sorry that I don't know where that is, but
it's an adventure. We're living life.
But you'll find out here in a second. All right, so we just finished kind of shopping around, but we're having some lunch. Mars made some sandwiches. We got some chips and whatnots. I just checked the road though, and it says it's closed. Now, I see a few cars driving. Maybe they didn't check that. I don't know exactly how this works. I know there's cameras throughout all the highways. Kind of how they check, I think. So I'd assume that we just want to sit here for a little while. Hopefully they lift it. I don't know. Still trying to sort through that. It's obviously different than what we're used to. So we did go into this Iceland wear store. They had a lot of really great like weatherproof gear, whatever, you know, warm clothes, waterproof, water resistant, blah blah blah. But they had a big assortment of wool. So that's a big thing here in Iceland, is handmade wool sweaters, and scarves, and gloves and things. So I know Mars found a few things that she liked. She ended up not getting it, but they had some here. As far as price range goes, they were what, $150 and up. Yeah. So they are pretty pricey. Like a sweater is generally around $300, $400 US. So you know, it's not cheap, but it is very nice, very soft. There's definitely a unique feel about the wool. So again, we didn't buy anything, but they do have it here. So big selection here in this tiny little town of Vic. Which was interesting. It's a neat little kind of building too, because it was attached to the Lava Cafe. There was some restrooms, and then there was a grocery store too, which we picked up a few groceries as well. So kind of a good one stop, and then right next door, like literally, you know, a couple hundred feet is an in-one gas station. So fuel, diesel, and regular. And then inside, of course, there was like a little, almost like a Chinese restaurant I think I saw this morning. And then it's where we got our coffee this morning, and then we're also restrooms. So I think it's good to know.
And then this little area where the grocery shops, even if you just wanted to stop to use the restrooms, they're right in the entry hall. And they have like a station where you can plug your devices to charge or use the microwave.
Yeah, that's true. So that stuff's definitely on our mind as we're doing this van thing, right? Like charging things, using power, whatever. Definitely have to be a little more on top of it. But again, right now we're gonna just chill here, you know, run the van, use the heat, pay attention to that road condition. I mean, it's basically rainy and windy. I don't really see why we can't drive, but again, you know, we're not from here. Obviously they know what they're doing. You know, we want to be safe, so gonna try to keep monitoring that website. Maybe cross-reference with if there's another one, and then otherwise we're gonna have to make a decision after a while what we're gonna do. So we'll keep you posted, and stay tuned. I picked up this cool Icelandic lava bar. milk chocolate and wafer. I don't know how that makes it a lava bar, but it sounded good. It is. It's interesting. It's good. It's just it's not the chocolate flavor that I thought. Maybe that makes it the Icelandic. It's just a different milk chocolate. Yeah, maybe it's a little more on the mild side, but it's good. I like it. I wish I had something to compare it to. I can't remember.
What is those little lumps on?
I think they're little like rice bits, you know, like in a crunch bar. My first Icelandic candy bar. Alright guys, I realized I didn't film a large section at a time, so I want to fill you in before we jump to the next clip. After we sat there for a bit, enjoyed our lunch, and had that candy bar, we basically headed back to the Vic campsite, and I apologize, I didn't film the campsite, and I think maybe why. We got in late, it was dark, it would have been hard for me to film it, but I'm surprised I didn't film it in the afternoon. I think what was really on our minds were the fact that the road was closed and what were we going to do. So I do apologize for not having footage of the campsite. You can see it online, but I'll tell you this, it was closed. The way it works during the winter time for some of the campsites, and actually they were also doing renovations, so there's a caveat here, but the way it is during the winter sometimes they're closed, but they do allow you to stay there overnight. You can camp there. So like, wait a minute, what, you said they're closed? It means the amenities are closed, so the restrooms aren't there. If they have showers, those might be closed down, things like that. So this was definitely the case. Basically the parking lot was open, you could park there, but that was it, just a place for you to legally park, because you can no longer what they call wild camp in Iceland. You used to be able to, I don't know, I'm thinking 5-6 years ago, I forget the exact year, but they did make the change. So now you do have to be in a designated area, and I think this is just a way to help give you options, because you can't do that, and because yes, the campsites may close, at least you can park somewhere again legally and stay here. So that's what was going on there, and they were doing a renovation, so that's also another reason. So maybe normally they're open even during the winter, but because of the renovation, I don't know. But either way, they were closed. So what we ended up doing, after we left the parking lot from the grocery store, we actually drove around just on service streets, because we felt like that was allowed. The main road, the ring road, was what was red on the map. We just drove through the town. We figured we got nothing else to do. It's a very small town though, so it didn't take long for us to be satisfied with that and feel like, okay, we've seen this town. So we just went back to the campsite again. We kind of just wanted like a safe, designated place that we knew we could be, and again, legally be, and also just, you know, we didn't want to be out in front of a business the whole time, taking up a parking spot from, you know, a customer, that kind of thing, right? So I ended up going to sleep. I think Mars stayed up and played on her phone, or you know, read or whatever. I woke up later and, hey, the road's still closed, what do you want to do? And that's where the video picks up. So I felt like I needed to fill you guys in, just because there is a large period of time. I've purposely put the timestamps here to demonstrate this and let you know the road closures. So anyway, back to the video. So we go up here, 7-Up for mine.
It's the sugar-free one.
Mm-hmm. Just hanging out.
Thank you.
And I got this awesome load of fries. From the pub, you can see the waves breaking over the rock or the ridge there. You see how rough the ocean is. But people are out. They're determined, like we were this morning, to go see the beach. We've given up on the beach and we've turned to beer. Well, we were just about to leave, and the power went out. Gotta wait a minute till we can pay our bill, and then we can get out of here. They have opened up a few of the roads, so we're trying to get on the road now. I think my favorite part so far, as we're sitting here, power's been out for 10 minutes. No one seems to care. Those who have their drinks or food or whatever, they're just continuing to eat and drink. And those who don't, they're just patiently sitting and waiting. Kind of like us, we're done. We're just waiting to pay. But just kind of sitting here. I don't know, something about that's nice. No one's panicking. No one's they ever understand. Like, okay, power's out. Just gotta wait. Everyone's just kind of chill. Staff's not sure what to do though. They're all kind of behind the bar. Again, calm, but just standing there. So we'll kind of see what goes with this. It's very interesting. Feel like a lot of firsts today. So welcome to Iceland. So while we're in the pub, we noticed the roads became open, drivable, at least for about 45 miles, roughly an hour's worth. So there happens to be a campground up to the point of where they still haven't opened the road. So we're gonna drive at least till there. If they continue opening the road, we have a secondary campground that we'd like to be at, but at least we're moving. So right now, that's a plus. It's let's see, it's 8:20 p.m. So it took all day, but we are finally hitting the road. We're gonna take advantage of this, so let's go.
Got some good rest, some warmth. So let's do it.
All right, onward. Alright, I know it's dark, but we're here at the next campsite. I'll put the name on the bottom. But we just got here. Yeah, Kirkjubaer. It was our first site with a manned gate, so he let us in. It was 4,400 Kronan, which I don't think is bad. I think we paid that just now for the fries that we had. We're gonna go look at the main little house. It's supposed to have some amenities, so we'll check that out first, and then we'll get our stuff set up and settle in for the night.
Okay, let's go. It's cold.
All right, here we go. It's a bit slushy out, but I think that's all right. It looks to be decently full, probably. Well, unless there's more on the backside. What we drove, probably 90%. But there's a pathway to the thing right here. Again, I know it's dark. You may not be able to see this, but it's like a paved pathway, so it's nice. He did ask if we wanted electricity hookups. I said no. This one, I don't know that we actually have it, to be honest, and I think it's fine. I don't think we need it. Whew. Oh, it's not an entrance on this side.
I think you have to go around.
Oh, okay. But there's another path here. Okay. This looks like a main hall, like a kitchen area, and people sitting and eating meals. This looks like some basic rolls. Yeah, this is what we saw on the roadside, I believe. So let's keep walking around. At least we know where the main kitchen is, it seems like. Okay. Laundry and tokens are at reception. So men's restroom. Okay. Women's restroom.
And there's like cabins.
Yeah, there's neat little cabins that you can rent. This is all a wooden walkway. So each light that you can see is a little cabin. They're probably 12 by 12, maybe something like that. Some waste areas. Okay. Thank you. Well, at least we got some amenities. That's the first we passed.
Their cabin.
Okay.
But there's water.
Yeah, there's a place to fill up water, place for us to use the restroom. So this is already way better than what we had before.
Yeah.
Mark's cooking up some chicken and rice for us.
With garlic chili. And some rice.
Yeah, it smells really good. We got the front driver window open to vent.
Yeah.
It started raining because we had this one open and then it blew out the flame. So we've been just kind of adjusting as we can. But it's nice and cozy inside here. Just with the burner going, so that's nice. We're gonna eat and then
Set up our bed.
yeah, then set up our bed. I'll take the trash out and then
Watch some making molly before you go to sleep.
yeah, we'll just chill out and call it a night. Just a note, it's 10:43 p.m. Doesn't feel that late, but it is. I know last night too, we ended up basically going to bed at midnight and then waking up about 6 because of the wind, and then going back to sleep for a little bit, and then finally getting up about 9 this morning. So the time was kind of weird. Sun does set. I guess it starts around 7:30, but it doesn't fully set till around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I think that's throwing us off too. You can hear the rain really coming down now. Luckily we're done cooking and all the windows are up. Yeah, I don't know if that was just big drops of rain or kind of like icy blobbies rain.
Yeah, because on your front seat there's snow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of snow that was on the front seat.
That's great.
Some thunder. We just saw a flash of lightning. Our dinner looks amazing. I know it's dark in here, but this looks really good. Good job, Myers. Thank you for cooking dinner.
Yeah, I'm like fancy camping cooking.
Yeah, this is pretty glampy.
Yeah.
Brought these headlamps to help get around. They are fantastic. Highly recommend it if you guys are doing this. I think any time of year. Well, take that back. In the summer, it's like bright almost 24 hours a day. When you're during the winter, I highly recommend it. It helps out a lot. We've even used them inside the van, so very useful. Here's the green machine, getting us through Iceland. Hey guys, Future Nate here, of course. We didn't do an outro for this day. Interesting day, as you saw. Road shut down, major highway. Couldn't go anywhere. Not a whole lot we could do about it. Like we said, we roamed around a little bit. I didn't film the grocery store part because there was a lot of people in there, and like I've said before, I don't like bothering people too much when they're just trying to do their normal shopping and whatnot. And you know, frankly, it was a grocery store. We showed you a little bit of bonus. Kronan wasn't much different. You know, we bought our snacks there. The campsite overall pretty good. The amenities were nice, but we never used them. We got in so late, we didn't really have time. We did try to wash some dishes, but Long story short, it was just really crowded in there. I got cut off by people trying to wash their dishes in the sink and whatnot. It was very frustrating. Just let it go. I took my stuff back to the van. We ended up washing it the next morning in the van using our water and everything. It's fine. We didn't let it get to us. We're having a good time on this trip. Plus today was already kind of a weird day. Didn't want to get into it. And I only note that just, I guess, be prepared. Sometimes that happens, right? Now, the great thing was it did have these amenities, so if you did have the time and whatnot, I think it's still worth noting that this site had those things in case you get a chance to use it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's our expense breakdown for day number 3. Anyway, this wraps it for day 3. Again, very interesting day, but we made the very best of it. Day 4 is very exciting though. Can't wait to get that video out to you guys so you can watch it. But until then, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.